Hello and welcome back to A Better World. This is your host Mitchell J. Rabin, and I'm very glad you're joining us again today. Today we're going to have another very interesting show. We have invited back one of our favorite people who speaks about Kabbalah, astrology, and ancient wisdom altogether, and that's Joseph Mark Cohen, commonly known among his friends as a Rebbe, sometimes as a Rav. He has just truly deserved a lot of acknowledgement for the studious work he has done in the domain of Judaica and spiritual traditions around the world. It's really a pleasure to have Joseph Mark back on A Better World after many years, actually. And he's in New York briefly, and we wanted to take advantage of picking his brain and his heart about his wisdom, understanding of Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, this essential germane teaching in ancient Jewish understanding. And actually before that, but we'll be speaking about it pretty much from that point forward. Joseph Mark, shalom.
Shalom, delight to be here again.
Great to have you again. So, if you would, please, for our audience, lay out what is Kabbalah. So many people, especially in New Age circles these days, love to reference it, but few people have really taken the time to delve deeply into it.
That's true.
So I would love for you to share with our audience. I know we don't have a huge amount of time, but you are good and succinct in getting the message across. So if you would lay out the Tree of Life, the Sefirot, and what you feel we should know to have some reasonable grasp of this brilliant, wise, old subject.
Okay, let's just say that the Tree of Life, it's Chaim, is a beautiful teaching that teaches us, it parallels the chakras in certain ways, so it's a biological, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of a human being. And the Tree of Life is just, it's a major aspect of Kabbalah, but Kabbalah means to receive. So it's how a human being receives spiritual awareness, spiritual perception. And there are certain things called creation codes as well that's part of Kabbalah, which is part of what you could call sacred science, which takes you into the whole world of from harmonics to cymatics to sound to how spirit manifests
In the
but
material world.
we'll start with Eitz Chaim. The 10 spheres, there's actually 11 because Da'at is the 11th sphere, but there are in traditional Kabbalah there's 5 zivugs, 5 marriages. So I'll start with that. You have the marriage of heaven and earth, which is Keter and Malchut, which is often spoken about in scripture. And Keter is technically the crown chakra. It's the satellite dish by which we receive higher frequencies from other dimensions. But if you have to localize it, you can localize it in the pineal gland, because that's a Hebrew word, pineal. It means the face of God, or the face of the Elohim, or the presence of the divine frequencies. There's many ways you can translate that if you want. And that energy, combined with Malchut, which is where the feet touch the earth, is the earth energy frequency. So you're working with the harmonics of higher dimensions,
Heaven and earth
coming through the nervous system. And Kabbalah teaches that you have to have your feet on the earth and be grounded,
feet on the ground,
and be able to be a lens or a tube of light, a vessel on this planet. So that's the primary way of seeing the human nervous system. But unlike the Hindu chakra systems, which is just going up and down the column, Kabbalah deals in polarity pairs. So within the hemispheres of our brain, and we've just discovered that in the past 100 years really, we have the Chochmah side,
Western science
Western
discovered
science, yeah.
that.